The 1990s were a golden age of greatness in the NBA.
I could never play for the Lakers.
Are you trying to beat them?
They're trying to beat them for years. I didn't want to join them.
We never said, hey, me and Patrick, let's get together and try to stop Michael.
There are so many legends who were a part of the story of that era.
Every game, I said, I know he weak. That's who I'm going to go at today.
Coaching was a 24/7 thing for me. I never stopped thinking about it.
I never thought I wanted to coach.
Wow, how much fun is that? And we welcome him in now, the one and only Ahmad Rashad, host of a brand new series called Ahmad Inside on ESPN+. Obviously, Ahmad, the name, right, is an homage to NBA Inside stuff. You have that beautiful picture of yourself there over that glamour shot over your left shoulder back in the heyday of Inside stuff.
It's at least 100 years ago, I think.
And even today, I get people say, boy, I loved you and Ahmad on Inside Stuff. It was actually Willow Bay and later Summer Sanders. But tell us about this new show. It looks amazing.
Well, you know, it was one of those things where so much with The Last Dance and how Chicago and Michael had won all those championships. But what people failed to realize that the 90s was a really great competition. I think it was NBA at its best in terms of competition, in terms of rivalries and things like that. So when you think of some of the great players that played, you remember when they had the 50 greatest players in the NBA? Mm-hmm. Well, over 30% of those people were in the 90s. So what I wanted to do was to show how great these players were, like Barkley, Drexler, Ewing, Gary Payton, and how great a coach Pat Riley was. Just to show you that the Chicago Bulls and Michael Jordan did not run over everybody in that league. It was tremendously competitive, and I think that goes to show you how great the Bulls were, and it also goes to show you how great these players were. They were some of the greatest players to ever play. And you get a chance to see them like you've never seen them. Our conversations were, normally like I normally do. It's a conversation, not an interview, and I think you'll get a chance to see these guys like you've never seen them.
I am so down with everything you just said. You and I had so much fun covering the NBA during that time. And, I've been thinking a lot about the Suns being back in the finals. We covered that Suns-Bulls finals, that incredible triple overtime game. I think we have a picture somewhere of our NBC crew back in the day. There we are. Magic was there, right? Marv, right. Who just retired. Right. Yeah, Tommy Roy, Mike Fratello. So that was quite a group. What about this year's Suns? How do you see this going for them tomorrow night?
Well, it's one thing people don't realize is there's no carryover from one game to the next in the NBA Finals. I think people don't realize. They think if you blow a team out one game, the next game you're going to come on is going to be easy. That's not correct. Every game starts from the beginning, so it's not like either team has an edge. I think the only pressure that Phoenix has is you can't lose again or else you're done. Even now that usually they would say that the series doesn't start till the home team wins. Mm-hmm. Well, the home team has just lost and the series is now starting.
Yeah, and you got to figure Milwaukee will feel some pressure, too, because they sure don't want to get on that plane for what could be a sure thing in a Game 7 back in Phoenix. But finally, I got to ask you about your enduring all of these great relationships that you've had in your enduring friendship with Michael Jordan, and obviously being a part of The Last Dance and now talking about that. And I know you guys play golf all the time. He's always front and center. But what do you think it was initially that brought the two of you guys together for a friendship that has endured so strongly today?
Hannah, you remember when we first got the NBA when we were both at NBC, and I went out to do a game in the summertime because we were going to show that we had that now had the NBA, and I was going to be dealing with it. So we met that particular night. And somehow from that day on, we probably have talked on the phone every day since then.
Wow.
We had brunch yesterday. I saw him this morning. I mean, it's just a friendship that has just lasted. I think we hit it off right off the bat. And it's just like, I don't know, we're family. It's a beautiful thing. We have a lot of fun.
What's your all-time record on the golf course, the two of you guys?
Well, he's beaten me more than I've beaten him. But
Okay.
I think the times that I have beat him bothers him more than the times he's beaten me.
That makes a lot of sense. Ahmad, it's great to see you. I just think your career is so inspirational. Like you said, it's always a conversation. It's not an interview. And for you to be a Hall of Fame college football player, the success you had in the NFL, and to be a broadcaster with this kind of career is just truly remarkable. So it's great having you on SportsCenter. Can't wait to watch the show.
Sending you much love, much love.
Same, right back at you, the one and only, and ageless, I might add, Ahmad Rashad. Thanks, Ahmad.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.